welcome to another exciting review of The 48 Laws of Money by Victor Okal. And as usual, we're going to be reviewing 3 laws out of the 48, right? We've reviewed some already, so in case you missed them, you can catch up on them. So tonight, we're going to be looking at Law 22, which says, don't confuse luck with skill when it comes to investing. There is the place of luck, there is the place of skill. The place of luck is having your investment work for you by chance and you gaining a lot, right? That one is not because you knew what you were doing. It wasn't because you were skillful in investing. Things just worked in your favor and you were able to cash out. But when it comes to skill in investing, it means that you are knowledgeable. You know what you are doing. You know the right time to put your money into an investment, the right time to cash out, you know how much to invest, what to exactly invest in, and so on. So when it comes to investing, don't be too overconfident that because the investment worked for you the last time and you were able to make good gains, then you become overconfident that you now know what you are doing, and then you put in a lot of money. Who knows? You may be unlucky this time around. So you may want to check your luck. Don't play your luck too far. And it is also important that you are very, very skillful in what you're doing. The fact that something worked today does not mean it will always work. Even if you are so skillful in investing, you know what to invest in, where to put your money, you still cannot predict the market all the time. Yes, we have seen great investors who lost money and all of that. So you really have to balance the two. It is easy to attribute success to skill and failures to bad luck in finance. Yes, they'll say, oh, because you are doing well, your money is doing well, your investment is growing, it means you know what you're doing. Whereas it may be that you're just lucky. But it is always good to be skillful. It is always good to have a guide. So why should you balance skill and luck? Number one, stay humble. These are the strategies to help you balance skill and luck. Stay humble, right? Don't become overconfident. Don't become too pompous. Don't have this I know it all attitude so that you don't lose your money. And it will also help you to diversify. You don't put all your hopes in one investment. Number two, learn from mistakes. Even if you make mistakes, you lose some money, it is not the end of life. Even the best of the best investors still make mistakes. They have setbacks once in a while. So see setbacks as opportunities to bounce back. Then number three, diversify your investment. Put your money in different places so that if some do well, if some don't do well, some may do well. But don't over diversify so that it doesn't thin out your returns. Now you're getting piecemeal of returns from different places and you are not able to track, you are not able to monitor all your investments. The second law we're going to review in this video is Law 23, which says know the difference between value and price. A lot of people confuse the two. They say, oh, what's the value of that good? And they say, oh, it's $25. No, that is the price. Sometimes the value is not what you can see immediately. The value may be in the future, right? So you have to determine. And if you know the difference, you are not going to be overpaying for any good or services. So what is price? Price is what you pay for an asset. Whereas value is what you get for that asset. Just like Warren Buffett says, he says price is what you pay, value is what you get. So I may pay $10 for this, right? But am I getting a $10 value? It depends. Maybe I'll get exactly $10 value, or maybe I overpaid. The price is just unnecessarily high. The value is actually $5. Or maybe I underpay. It actually has a higher value. It is actually worth $25, right? So as an investor, you really want to make sure that you get the best value for your money. You would have heard when they say, oh, value for money. Am I going to get value for money? That is it. So it is not just to pay money. Are you getting value for that money? So don't focus on the price. You need to ask questions. Some years from now, will this thing give me value? Would I be able to use it for a while? Right? If you want to invest in some companies, even though they may not be doing well right now, do they have the potential for growth? If you are buying stocks in those companies, some years from now, what will likely be the price of the stocks? Would you be making gains? Would you be running at a loss, or will your investment remain stagnant? So you want to check all of these factors. So how to evaluate price and value? Conduct fundamental analysis. Evaluate the financial health of a company, their assets, their debt analysis, how are they doing, what is their prospects, right? Then use valuation ratios. The price of that you're buying something versus the price that you'll be earning on it, or the price you'll be selling it later, or the book value, all of those ratios. Then be patient. When it comes to investment, we have said that you have to be patient. Sometimes when it looks like your investment is not doing well, you may have to wait for the market to correct itself, for things to bounce back, so that you don't lose all your money. Law 24, and the last one for this video: understand the power of taxes. You need to know how taxes work. If you don't know, go and get a tax consultant, especially if you're a business person, right? Because you're going to be paying a lot of money if you don't understand the system. So understanding taxes can help you to build wealth. It can help you to save money. Get a tax consultant who would advise you accordingly. As a business person, there are some deductions you're supposed to make from your income or your profits, so that you don't pay taxes on all your money. But if you don't know these things, you're going to be paying extremely high taxes, and at the end of the day, you are not making good profits, you are not getting returns. The government is just taking all of your money. So don't be ignorant when it comes to taxes. If you are doing business, you can remove expenses, different expenses. When you travel, as you travel, you eat in a restaurant, you incur the cost of transportation here and there, deduct it from your profits. Thank you, Lumi. God bless you. Right. All of these are part of business expenses. You can utilize tax to your advantage. Understand capital gains tax. Take advantage of deductions and credits. Get a tax consultant to guide you. And make sure you pay your tax promptly. A tax can have a very big detriment on your business. If you allow it to pile up, you are not paying regularly. Right. So many people in Nigeria, for example, get away with taxes. But when they are caught, they will pay through their noses. So it is better you are removing your tax as your profit is coming in, as you are getting your income. Be removing little by little, maybe 5%, 10%, 20%, depending on what you are paying, other than allowing it to accumulate, expecting that the government will not find out. And then they bring your book one day. It is beyond you. You are in hot soup. And you know how these things work. They can be very, very nasty with you. They are not going to pity you, right? Sometimes you may even get a lawyer to help you to deal with the issue. So don't wait till that time. Pay your taxes promptly. If you don't understand anything, get a tax consultant. Thank you so much. That will be all for tonight. Don't forget to like this video and share your comments with me. I remain Olaide Agbaje, also known as First Lady, and on this channel, I inspire you to live intentionally. I'll come your way again on Monday. No, tomorrow is Friday. Until then, be intentional. Bye-bye.